LeBron didn't offer up a ton. He offered up verbal support of Russell Westbrook. He didn't offer up verbal support of his now fired coach, but he did say that Frank Vogel's a good coach, a good man. It was a good partnership. He had no issues with him at all. The same can't be said for Russell Westbrook. He believes he was never given a fair chance.
From the moment I got here, and you guys don't know this, but it was actually Frank's and his wife's anniversary, and I actually sent him a bottle of champagne and stuff to his hotel room, which he know anything about, because it's a nice thing to do, nice gesture. I'm coming to the team. Congratulations to you guys, and that's just the type of person I am. I don't do it for anything back in return, but that's just something that I felt was the right thing to do. And I'm not sure what his issue was with me, or I'm not sure why, but I can't really give you an answer why we never really connected. Maybe, that's something that he has to answer, but I never, from the get-go, was feeling like I was having to try to prove myself to him and my capabilities and what I've been able to do for this game. And it's unfortunate, but it's really not kind of out of my hands. I'm always having to prove myself again in the year after year after year, which is to me just unfair, and there's really no reason I have to do that. So when I first got here, I just felt that I never was given a fair chance just to be who I needed to be able to help this team.
What in the hell is he talking about? What is he talking about? I heard this when he said it. I've read it. I've read it several times over. And so what I did was I talked to a therapist, actually my therapist, and we were talking about other things, and I mentioned this, and she said, "Oh, he's playing the victim." I said, "Yeah." She's like, "Have you ever seen this list of things that people do when they play the victim?" I said, "No." She handed me a piece of paper. Number one, it said they don't take responsibility. Number two, they are frozen in their life. I mean, just listen to those cuts, and there isn't even a modicum of responsibility taken by Russell Westbrook. Hey, I gotta figure out the shooting. I gotta figure out the turnovers. I gotta figure out these two things. They're frozen in their life. He still thinks he's the best player in the league. He still thinks he's the MVP. They hold grudges. I mean, you go back to the start of the season, and oh yeah, by the way, Russell Westbrook holds grudges. He thinks everybody's out to get him. Every year I've been somewhere, I've had to prove myself. They don't trust others. They argue a lot. They feel self-pity. They're critical. They think they're perfect. They cut people out of their life. I mean, of the 14 things on the list, there was 11 that you're like, yep. It's mind-blowing. I understand when you have a coach who you feel like doesn't believe in you. It's a hard one. It's a hard one. And in this particular case, I'm guessing Frank Vogel probably wanted Buddy Hield, maybe wanted DeMar DeRozan, any of the other options that were presented. But of course, he got usurped by Team LeBron, who wanted Russell Westbrook. But coaches, I've never met a coach that holds a grudge against a guy who does all the right things to win, does all the right things to be a teammate. And if Russell Westbrook doesn't know that he's been a bad teammate, that he doesn't know that where he is, all the things he's given to basketball, dude, get over yourself for 1 second. The shooting was pathetic. The defense was lackluster. He wasn't a great teammate in terms of cheering for your team, engagement with the coach, all the things that you should do as a leader he wouldn't do. Russell Westbrook's not a bad human being in any way. No one's ever said that. And Russell buying a bottle, you bought the guy a bottle of champagne. That's very nice of you. I don't think Frank Vogel has any problem with you personally. It's simply you're impossible to coach. Or maybe it's really hard to win with you. And it's not terribly enjoyable. If he doesn't know what he didn't do wrong, or if he doesn't think he did anything wrong, just watch the film. Look at the raw data. They literally tried everything. And he got way more rope than he should have before ultimately he hung himself with his inability to make shots and fit in. I mean, look, don't kid yourself. Russell Westbrook is classically playing the victim here. And if you're buying that, I mean, I have beachfront property for you, oceanfront property for you in Arizona. I just do. Or in Nebraska. Or in Kansas. So I think in the context, LeBron James, who also didn't take any sort of blame for what went wrong with the team, I think LeBron was chasing a scoring title, but the chase was given up when they couldn't make the playoffs because he knew how bad it would look. And Russell Westbrook, just constantly playing the victim. I got to prove myself. Nobody gave me a chance. Nobody likes me. I don't know why. I didn't do anything wrong. Playing the victim mode.